Hey, so I want to give you 3 instant mood boosters. What's up, my name is Chris Hughes, and in this video I'm going to give you a couple different mood boosters. And what these are is just like a simple way for you to feel a little bit better. To take the like low energy and kind of like bring it up. And that's one of the easy ways. Just changing your body language works incredibly well for increasing your mood or improving your mood. But that's not what this is about. This is actually about 3 other ways to actually improve your mood. So the first one is music. This one works incredibly well. If you've ever spoken to anyone who's listening to like upbeat, positive music, like right after they're done listening to the music, you can tell that they're happy because they're usually like, bouncing around, or like they might be like singing along to it. And if you think about it, like think about one of your favorite songs. When you hear it, you know that you start to like feel a little bit better because you like know the words, you know the beat, you know the rhythm, like all the stuff that goes into a good song. You know it, and it hits like at your heart. You're like, oh, this is awesome, I love this. So that's one way that you can actually improve your mood, is listening to music. And sometimes that's hard to do. Like a lot of the times we're in a down mood and we don't want to do anything. Like you don't want to get out of bed, or sometimes I just lay on the floor and you're just like, why am I feeling this way? Put on some music, some upbeat, positive music, and you'll notice that you start to like, the little changes start to happen in your body and your mind, and you start to feel just a little bit better. So let's go into the next one. Laughing. Like calling someone who makes you laugh, or you can hop on YouTube and you can type in like funny stuff and just watch silly things over and over again. One thing that works incredibly well for me is looking at videos of dogs, like puppies, just like bouncing around and like falling over. When I lived in Bali, I had foster puppies. So we would get them, like they'd be abandoned, and then my girlfriend and I would take them into our place and we'd take care of them. Like we'd feed them, we'd fatten them up, we'd get them ready to be adopted. And what happens was, when they're so little, they don't know how to walk properly. So I'm gonna try to put a video of 2 of the puppies that we had, where they're like walking and then they go like sideways, and then they'll just fall over for whatever reason because they don't know how to walk properly. So for me, that makes me laugh like every single time I watch it. So that's another thing that you can do, is finding like funny videos or funny movies that will just kind of make you laugh, to get you just to like improve your mood a little bit. And the last thing here, the third one of these, is going outside. And this was a difficult one for me. When I grew up in upstate New York, for those of you who aren't familiar with me, I know a lot of people aren't familiar with me. So I grew up in upstate New York, and during the winter time, and honestly like a lot of the year, it's kind of gray. It's not like sunny out, it's not bright, it's not inviting. And for me, that really affects my mood. Right now I live in Florida, like St. Petersburg, Florida, and it's sunny like pretty much the full year. Like there's some sun that comes in. And over the last, I think like 6 or 7 years, I've actually traveled the world. Most of the time it's going to sunny places so that I can be outside more. And I surf, so that's another thing that, it requires pretty good weather, right? So that's another secret that you can do is, if you're having a down day, and a lot of people recommend like taking your shoes off, taking your socks off, and actually like grounding yourself, like barefoot on grass, and like connecting with the earth. And it sounds all like woo-woo and weird and stuff, but just getting outside in nature and getting like fresh air, and like taking a deep breath, like a deep meaningful breath for you, it allows you to kind of flush, like bring in the goodness of the outside. And a lot of the time we have like jobs that are typically indoor, and when we're indoor all the time, we're always getting like the recycled air, so it's not always like the cleanest, or it's not always the freshest, or there's no breezes, there's no like natural stuff. So getting outside and getting some sun and getting some fresh air is another way to improve your mood. So that's it for this video. I really hope that you got some value out of this. If you have any other tips or tricks that you personally use to improve your mood, please leave them in the comments section down below so that I can read them and implement them in my life, so that way I can be, when I'm having bad moods, which I'm going to because I'm human, I can, read your comment and try it out to see how it works for me. Thank you so much for watching. If you got value out of this video, consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to my YouTube channel if you haven't. If you're listening to this on the podcast later on, subscribe to my podcast however you're listening to this. I do appreciate it, and it helps me get more exposure and hopefully spread more positivity around the internet. So I do appreciate it, and I appreciate your time. So that's it. Have an awesome day, and check out my other videos. I'll see you over there.